the season of spring, and this morning we are welcoming a guest, I should say, sponsored by Visit Williamsburg, to talk about what you can do with your families and friends to visit the beautiful city there. I'm here with Visit Williamsburg CEO Edward Harris. Thanks so much for joining us, Ed.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about Williamsburg, and a lot of people just, still trying to figure out their spring break plans if they haven't already. What makes Williamsburg a great spot for families?
Well, it's the perfect place for fun, adventure, and history, and that starts with Busch Gardens.
Okay.
So if you love roller coasters, you've got to come to Busch Gardens this year. They're opening a brand new roller coaster. The Big Bad Wolf, the Wolf's Return, is coming soon, so definitely check that out. And of course, the history. Right, yeah. Colonial Williamsburg, it's like going into a time machine and coming out in the 1700s. And it's fun for the whole family, interpreters, carriage rides, just a beautiful setting. And the kids can have a history adventure without doing any homework.
Yeah, educational, informative, but still fun. And one thing I love about Williamsburg is it really takes you back in time to, 250 years almost ago. Talk to me a little bit about the interactions. I mean, sometimes there's people that play different actors out there, right?
Absolutely. There's interpreters in costumes walking the streets that you can have a conversation with, and they're in character. You're going to learn about history, and not only in Williamsburg, also over in Jamestown and Yorktown as well.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about golfing there, because that's another huge attraction. So maybe the whole family's going, maybe some of them want to go on a golf outing, others want to go the history route. Talk to us about the golf options there.
Well, sure. Golf is definitely our best kept secret, and it starts with places like the Golden Horseshoe, famous course in Williamsburg. That's actually opening another 9-hole course this year, which is new. So if you're a beginner just getting into golf, or you just like being in a beautiful setting, definitely come check out the golf in Williamsburg. We also have places like Williamsburg National, Ford's Colony, and of course, Kings Mill Resort has a few courses that are awesome.
Awesome. Where are some good places to stay if you're looking maybe for a family-friendly option, maybe some that are maybe more adult-oriented? What options do you guys have available there in Williamsburg?
Well, we have a wide range, and we've got hotels, motels, we've got campgrounds, we've got all kinds of great places to stay. But if you want something extra special, you're going to want to stay at places like the Williamsburg Lodge, which has a spa, it has golf, it's got restaurants, it's a great place to spend time. But we also have Kings Mill Resort, which also has the golf, the spas, and so many places you can stay. Great Wolf Lodge is another one, which has the massive indoor water park for kids, is also popular. I could go on and on, but definitely come to visitwilliamsburg.com, and you'll see a huge list of places you can stay. Okay,
well, we've talked about history, we've talked about golf, family-friendly options, but there's a lot of art, options for people that are interested in there as well, right?
Absolutely, and right now through May 28th, there's a special exhibit happening at the Muscarelli Museum, which is on the campus of William & Mary. It's Michelangelo's Genesis of the Sistine. So you can come to the exhibit and see the early sketches of Michelangelo's work that became the paintings in the Sistine Chapel. Oh, wow. It's amazing. It's so inspirational, and you can see the early sketches next to giant images of what you can see in the actual Sistine Chapel.
That's remarkable. Lastly, I wanted to talk to you about some of the local places to eat and drink. I know you guys have a robust brewery scene there, as well as some great local food options. We love to support local shops. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got cuisine for everybody. And you mentioned the breweries. There are so many cool startup breweries and long-standing famous restaurants that have been there for decades that people keep coming back to, and it's a wide variety of food. So again, come to visitwilliamsburg.com and see that wide range of restaurants, breweries. We even have Williamsburg Winery, don't forget about that. And there's just so much to do, and we're such a quick drive from DC, about 2.5 hours of a drive. So definitely come visit us.
Yeah, if not for a spring break, for a weekend extended visit, if you will. Thanks so much, Ed. We appreciate it. And you can find out more information there on their social media pages, as well as visitwilliamsburg.com. All right, the social scene coming up next. Stay with us. Much more to come here on Fox 5 Morning.